Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a beauty shoot and I'm going to be showing you the comparison between an umbrella and a beauty dish. Today I'd like to talk to you about the difference between a beauty dish and a umbrella. I find they are two completely different modifiers to use. One gives you a much harsher light than the other, and I think it's very important to understand that when you're trying to achieve a certain look in your beauty, it is down to the modifiers you use a lot of the time. So I'm going to just walk you through very quickly through both settings and both kind of setups that I had, and then I'm going to show you some examples of images taken with both modifiers.
What settings are you shooting
in? F10, 1/60 of a second, ISO 100, so standard. The light is probably like a meter and a half away from her, slightly above her, facing kind of down, the usual. As you guys know from my previous videos, I really do love my big umbrella for beauty shoots. I just find it such a nice, soft source of light. It gives you beautiful highlights and really soft shadows, which is a win-win for me. The one that I use here is a Profoto Deep Silver umbrella that is an extra large, which is 165 centimeters as far as I can remember. Few of you have been asking me what's the difference between the silver and the white, and I find that the silver reflects way better when it comes to highlights. It gives you a nicer, softer glow, and in general I just prefer it over the white. But at the end of the day, it's the matter of preference. I just find that the size and the silver and the deepness of the umbrella just gives you a really beautiful soft light. On the other hand, we have a beauty dish, which I had a bit of a love-hate relationship with. I find it's this kind of a light modifier that you really have to be comfortable with, and you really have to know how to get it right. Otherwise, you can end up with really harsh shadows and really kind of overexposed face and so on. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a size difference between the umbrella and the beauty dish. And in general, if you have a small source of light, it's going to give you harsher shadows and a more contrasty light. So if you use a beauty dish versus the umbrella, the light is going to be much harsher because the light source is much smaller. You also have to keep in mind that when you're using an umbrella, you're just dispersing the light that bounces back from the umbrella towards the model, because the light is facing the umbrella and not the girl. And when you're using a beauty dish, you're just shooting directly at her, so the light, same as a softbox, it's going to be a much stronger light, and you're going to have the hot spot in the middle, and then the light is going to disperse around the face. One thing that I find the beauty dish wins over the umbrella is the highlight. I find that the highlight in the beauty dish is always much stronger, much more defined, and you get much more glow from the face than you would from an umbrella. Even though I personally prefer the umbrella, I find that, either one of the setups can work really well depending on the result you want to get. If you're looking for a more dramatic effect, then beauty dish is going to be perfect. You can get that old Hollywood glam type look with it, with a nice contrasty light, bit more drama. I think a lot of beauty companies use it for their makeup, like Charlotte Tilbury and the likes, because it gives you this really nice glow and this really dramatic look on the face. It sculpts the cheeks. It gives you a really nice result. But at the same time, if you want this nice soft glow, this beautiful soft skin, beauty dish definitely accentuates texture a bit more. It accentuates pores, any imperfections, because the light does hit the face a bit harsher. So if you have somebody with problematic skin, you might be better off using a nice big source of light like an umbrella, because it's going to be a bit more forgiving to the face and to the skin texture. And I think that's why I like it, because it just gives you this nice soft glow all over, and it makes the model look nice and glowy and angelic. If you do want a bit more drama in your photos, I would just add a black flag on each side of the model. It's going to add a bit of contrast to the face, and it's going to make the cheeks stand out a bit more. You're going to get that nice cheek line as well. So to sum everything up, the umbrella is a bigger source of light. It creates a softer light than a beauty dish. So if you want something a bit more contrasty and a bit more defined, I would go for the beauty dish instead. But other than that, my favorite will be the silver umbrella overall, as it's more forgiving to the skin texture and creates a nicer, more even soft light. Let me know what you guys think. Have you used both modifiers? Do you have any favorites and so on? I would love to hear from you in my comments. If you guys do want to see what equipment I use, make sure to check my description. I have my link to my kit there where I mention all the products and where to get them. It might be easier for you. Okay guys, that's it for today. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to see the photos from this shoot. Also make sure to check out my other videos, and if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.